priority is the annexation of Sudetenland by the German forces. This has been caused by a recent treaty by Great Britain, France, and Germany, whereas caused the Nazi forces to take over this region. Now we turn it over to Dave Northfield, who's in the Sudetenland. Dave, what's the situation over there?
Thanks, Schwan. This is Dave Northfield reporting from Czechoslovakia. For the last few days, the Nazi forces have moved in to occupy the Sudetenland of Czechoslovakia. Over here, we have a gentleman who's agreed to speak with us about his experience over the last couple days. Sir, what's your name? Can you please tell us what's happened here?
My name is Jurgen Daniel. I'm an ethnic Czech living here in my home country in the Sudetenland. And the other day I was walking from my farm where I had just milked my cow, and I saw this shell come down on my house and completely explode. This was from my house. Now it's a pile of nothing.
That's incredible. Do you have any idea who's done this to you?
Yes, I believe it was the Germans. A few days beforehand, they came by through the neighborhood and were talking to people, and they asked me about, what ethnicity am I and such, and when I told them that I was not a German, they told me that life would be very difficult for me in the coming months as they occupied the area.
So the Nazis have done this to your house, and they've been giving you a hard time ever since?
Yes, and it has to be the Nazis. There's no other army in the area. The Czech forces have completely pulled out, completely leaving their citizens to dry. The British and the French have done nothing. The Nazis are the only forces that could have done this.
That's terrible. Well, thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we have another gentleman who's agreed to meet with us on the other side of the spectrum over at this nice household over here, so we're going to take a walk over and see what he has to say about this event.
Absolutely. Please sit down.
Thank you. I just have a couple questions about the last couple days. Well, I couldn't help but notice your house seems to be in great condition, and with a lot of the military activity, I was wondering, how you could explain this.
Well, I'm actually a German nationalist. I support what the German people have been doing. You can tell by my heavy German accent. And I really support that we are actually being annexed into Germany, and I'm very glad to be a German citizen.
So, you would say it's based on your cooperation with the German forces that you've been able to live so comfortably over the last few days?
Absolutely, yes.
Really? Well, I think that's it for today. Thank you for meeting with us, sir. There you have it, folks. Two sides of the spectrum, an ethnic Czech and a German nationalist here in Czechoslovakia. Back to you, Schwan. This is Dave Northfield reporting in.
Thanks, Dave. That was a lot of good information. Now we have senior political analyst Ryan Rosenau to help us out more. Ryan? No problem. Whoa! Hey, it's Casual Friday.
What? Nobody told me. Oh, come on.
That's
So much better. So much
better.
better. Thanks for letting me know.
No problem. So, please tell us more about the situation in the Sudetenland.
Well, the first thing I can tell you is that the reason why Hitler really wanted this area is that there's a lot of actual German nationals, as you saw in Dave's report, that there's a lot of German nationals living there, German-speaking Czechs, that Hitler felt should be part of his country. The other thing that I think is really important about this situation is appeasement. Now, with appeasement, what it's referring to is the tactics played by Neville Chamberlain, British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain, and the other members who signed the treaty with Hitler giving him the Sudetenland. And what it's talking about is not giving Hitler what he wants, appeasing him so that there's not another war. We don't want another war after World War I. And I think that we might see a lot of that in the future.
So, what are some examples?
Well, the first one, I think we're actually going to see a lot of build-up in the Rhineland. There's going to be, I wouldn't be surprised if he violates the Treaty of Versailles with building up an army. I think that one thing also that we're definitely going to see is him trying to take back old German lands in France, like the Alsace-Lorraine region, and we might even see him try to take over the rest of Czechoslovakia.
Thank you, Ryan.
No problem.
We will now take a short break. Stay tuned.
Suffering from anxiety? Eating your problems away? Well, if you're afraid of the war, perhaps the flu, or maybe the new age of science, well, flush your anxiety down the toilet and come visit our beautiful country, Romanovia. As you can see here in this model, this is a replica of our beautiful estate downtown Romanovia City. All right, let's take you outside so you can visit our beautiful farmland. Ah, the good, clean Romanovian air. Yes, lush farmland, a pool for the children. Yes, this is truly a great place to flush your anxiety away. So if you are anxious about any of the above, then come and visit our beautiful country, Romanovia.
Welcome back to the Romanovia National News Station. Our next story is the invasion of Ethiopia by the Italian forces, where hostilities have increased in the past few days. Now we turn it back over to Dave Northfield, who's on the scene in Ethiopia. Dave?
Thanks, Juan. This is Dave Northfield reporting live from Ethiopia. We're here to meet with the Italian General Mario Luigi. Sir, how are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you, Dave?
I'm good, thanks for asking. So, can you tell us what the Italian forces are doing here in Ethiopia?
Yes, we are here to avenge our last defeat when we tried to conquer this place last. We are here to expand our boundaries to that of the Roman Empire, and we are here to gain glory for our King Victor Emmanuel III and our dictator Benito Mussolini.
Interesting, good info. So how's the invasion going so far?
It's going very well. We've seen some sporadic resistance by the Ethiopians, so they're much less organized than the last time we fought them. We expect to be at the capital city of Addis Ababa within a few days.
So I take it the campaign's going very well so far.
It's going very, very well, yes.
Interesting. And any activity? Oh my god! An Ethiopian! Trying to curve the bullet! Getting heated over here. Oh, he's curving the bullet! Oh! Look at Luigi go! Okay, alright. Oh my god! Ah! Things are getting heated over here! Back to you in the studio! Ah! Run!
Thanks, Dave. We welcome back political analyst Ryan Rosenau.
Thanks for having me again.
No problem. So General Mario Luigi briefly talked about reinstating the Roman Empire. Please explain more about this.
Well, yeah, what he's referring to there is that actually at one point the Roman Empire actually stretched all the way down to Ethiopia, and so he has this new policy. Mussolini's policy is reinstating that, as Mario Luigi said. He's starting with Ethiopia, and he's going to move up through Africa and eventually reclaim. His plan is to eventually reclaim the original Roman Empire.
Very interesting. Now we haven't heard much about the U.S. and their response, so what do you have to say about the U.S.?
Well, Franklin Roosevelt, negotiations recently with the rise of Mussolini have actually been deteriorating very quickly in Italy. But with this invasion of Ethiopia, Roosevelt has actually called for an embargo of all goods, all military supplies into Italy to aid their war effort. That's not going to be good. He's also calling out American nationals, and he's calling out, he's not allowing Americans to travel to Italy. So that's that.
Thank you. So that's about it here at the Romanovia National News Station. So make it a great day. Or not. The choice is yours.
Jason, go stand next to it so we can get
What?
You go stand next to it so we can see how big it is. RJ, can you let a dog out like down there?
Yeah, it'll probably
Have it run around? So we're gonna be like,
It
come
won't
visit the
run around,
wonderful wildlife of Romanovia.
Matt, shut up! Why are you laughing? Turn it off!
Thanks, Juan. This is Dave Northfield. Sorry.